Hello class, and welcome to Study Wave Academy, where the main purpose of today's class is learning what civic education is. And so far we've gone and looked at different aspects of civic education, and now we were talking about orderliness. We've looked at what orderliness is, what do we mean by orderliness, and so far we are looking at ways or how we can maintain orderliness. I've talked about organizing your workspace, I've talked about making your bed, I've talked about sorting and labeling and following a to-do list. Now we're going to look at more ways of maintaining orderliness and more ways of making sure that we are in order with something, or we are doing things in an orderly manner. Now, another way is maintaining a cleaning routine. So establish regular schedules for cleaning and tidying up different areas of your home or workspace. Now class, you don't need to be told by your parent that, hey, go sweep outside, or go sweep that compound, or go sweep here. No. As a good student, as a student who wants to maintain order and be neat, you have to establish a cleaning routine. If you see the compound dirty, take a broom. If you see the compound untidy, take a broom, start sweeping, right? If you see that the people have eaten and people have still left their plates or spoons or cup on the table, as a person with order, you have to take the initiative. Wake up, remove the things from the table, clear the table, clean the table, and then come sit down with the people. Now, one way in which we can portray our aspect of having some order in us is maintaining a cleaning routine. Another way is arranging files and documents. Now, filing important documents such as bills, receipts, and legal papers in a systematic order for easy retrieval. Now, this might be way for us to understand, but let me give you an example. I'm just giving ways in which you can know someone is an orderly person, or even you can be an orderly person. Now, if you see your parents working, or your father is working somewhere, and most often you see them with a lot of papers, where they carry these papers around and walk with these papers around, one thing that will help them like retrieve these papers easily or get these papers easily when they need is labeling these papers, or having a systematic order in which they are arranging their things. So you have maybe important documents on top, documents that you'll need for further references down. Now you just arrange your documents so that they can help you retrieve them easily. There are so many ways, class, and I'll look at the last two ways in which we maintain orderliness. Now, that is one main thing is time management. So managing your time effectively by prioritizing tasks and setting realistic deadlines. For example, you have exams to come, or you have a homework assignment that the teachers assigned you, and you don't know how to go about it, but you want to go and play, and you also want to go ask your friend how to go about the homework. So just think first and then have your answer to yourself. What will you do first? Will you go play, or will you go do the homework? Now, as a person with order, you will want to prioritize a task or do a task that is important first. So you'll think of first finishing your assignment and your homework, going to your friend and asking about, or asking them to help you do the homework. And once they help you, now you have the entire time to play. However long you want to play, you go play. Okay, so this is one important aspect of time management, and this is a way of showing someone is an orderly person, someone loves neatness, someone is clean, someone wants not to miss deadlines, or someone doesn't want to be crying when they miss their assignments, or they miss to do their homework and they're punished. Another way is properly storing tools and equipments. Now, as a student, you have your pencils, you have your books, you have your pens, right? You are a student, you have everything of this. So how do you store them? How do you keep these equipments of yours? Some of you, as you walk in class, or some of your friends, you will notice that they are always losing pens, or their pens are always found down, or they just misplace their items on people's desks, or they even lost their items. Sometimes no one has stolen these items from them, but because they are unorderly, because they don't know how to be neat, they lose their items easily. So one way of showing that someone is an orderly person and a neat person is that they store their equipments and their tools in a place they know they will find. So if you have a pouch, you can put your crayons there, your pens, your rubbers there. If you have your desk, you put your books in there, and some go to your bag. You see, you maintain some order, and this is a way of showing that you're a neat person. Now, what is the importance of orderliness? Why should you, or why should I maintain my things in order? Why should I just spread my bed when I wake up? Why should I just be clean? And why should I do all this? So we're going to learn this importance today. Importance of orderliness. Why you need to have some order with you. You need to be an orderly person. So increased productivity. You understand that when you have your things in order, like you prioritize your task, you will be able to take part or do a lot that you had to do, and even do stuff that you're supposed to do the next day. Now, one main thing with one importance of orderliness is an orderly environment enables you to work more efficiently. You spend less time searching for items or dealing with clutter, allowing you to focus on tasks and accomplish more. So class, this is self-explanatory. It's very, very direct. You see, when you have your things in order, you know where your pens are, you know where your books are. When you're at home, you know where your shirts are, where your socks are, where your shorts are. You're able to do tasks and spend less time searching for these items that you want. You go straight to your wardrobe or closet, you get what you want. You go straight in your pouch, you get the book that you want or the pen that you want very directly. So you're able to work more effectively when there is some order around you and where you are. Another way is reduce stress. So clutter and disorganization can lead to stress and anxiety. Orderliness creates a sense of calm and control, and promoting mental well-being. Now, you understand sometimes you're late, you've woken up late, you want to run to class, but you're late, right? You woke up late. Now you don't know where you placed your bag, you don't know where you threw your uniform, you don't know where your socks is. So through this, you grow anxiety, you start worrying, you start even crying, you worry people around you, you cry, tell your parents, oh, you can't go to school because you don't know where your shirt is. But to avoid all this crying and feeling sorry for yourself, you just maintain order. So when you have your things in order, even if you wake up late or few minutes to time, you're going to be late or you're running late, you quickly get your bag, get your clothes, because they are direct. You see, plus you're even smiling because this is something that maybe has happened to you, or maybe it has not, and if not, maybe it will happen to you if you don't change. So I want you to become an orderly person. You see the importance? Let's continue. Enhanced health and hygiene. Regular cleaning and organization help maintain a healthy and hygienic living or working space, reducing the risk of illness. So when you're working in a healthy place, or when you're working in a place where it's clean, you're able to reduce risks of getting illnesses. Because when when I talked about labeling containers, where you know where salt is, stuff is, when you mix this thing, or you don't even know what you're using, or you just you eat anything and you don't know what you're eating, so this may cause illnesses. And even places or organizations that are not clean, they are unhygienic, they make us or they put us at risks of getting some illnesses. Another importance of orderliness is improved time management. Orderliness aids in effective time management. When you know where things are and have a clear plan, you can allocate your time more wisely. Like I said, when you're from school, right, you want to go visit your friends, you want to play, you want to eat, you want to do a lot of things, you want to revise too. Now, when you're an orderly person, you'll be able to manage your tasks well. You sit down and tell yourself which is more important. You say, I want to revise fast. After revising, go play. After playing, go visit my friend. Then do this, do my homework. You see, when you plan yourself well, you're able to be happy and allocate more time and be wise in the way you use your time, and even do more activities and be a productive person. So class, you see, there are very many importance of being an orderly person. Another importance is enhanced professional image. Now this you will understand when you've grown up, okay? So when you grow up, most of you, if I was to ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? You know what you want to be, right? So once you understand like what you really want in life, or when you grow up, what you want to do, when you're an orderly person in workplace, even your appearance, people will positively work with you. It will even make you look more approachable, and even attention to details, because people will love working with you. So because you work on time, you are an orderly person, and people love the way you work. So this will help you even be loved in your area of work, because people love the way you operate. Another importance is better relationships. Now, before I move there, I will look at effective decision making. This is another importance that I don't want to forget. Importance of being orderly. Now, a clutter-free environment allows for better decision making, as it reduces distractions and mental clutter. Now, when you're good at allocating your time, you know that this is important. I have to do this first, then this, then this. You know how to plan your time. It helps you become a good decision maker. This will help you even avoid mistakes, or avoid falling into troubles that will get you punished by the teacher, because you are an orderly person. And one thing you have to understand is, an orderly person is someone who understands themselves, and someone who knows what they are doing. Another importance of orderliness is better relationship. Now, being orderly is shared spaces such as a home or office can lead to a better relationship with your roommates, colleagues, and family members, as it promotes cooperation, respect for each other. Now, class, when you're with your friend, or you where you sleep with your sister. When you're an orderly person, you realize that you don't have a lot of fightings and shoutings at each other, because everyone understands themselves. You know where your things are, so you avoid taking your friends or colleagues' things. Now this will make you have a better relationship with your colleague, because everyone respects each other, and everyone respects each other's property. Another is financial saving. Properly caring for an organization or your possession, or properly caring for and organizing your possession, can extend your lifespan, saving your money or on placements. Now you might not understand this, but just know, as an orderly person, when you have money, you will know how to use it. For example, your mother has given you some little money to go buy yourself anything you want. As an orderly person, you will know what you really want first, and then the later things will come last. When you're an orderly person, you're able to understand your priorities. What do I want first? I wanted a bike. So you buy a bike, then now the sweets, cakes, and whatever you wanted will come later. So you're able to know how to spend your money. Another importance is safety. Now, orderliness can reduce the risk of accidents, and keeping our walkways clear, ensuring tools and equipment are in good condition, and preventing hazards. Now, when you're an orderly person, when you see like a knife has fallen down in the kitchen, what do? You pick it up and put it where it's supposed to be. This will enable people avoid accidents, because you're an orderly person, okay? And then environmental impact. An orderly person, they just do not dispose anything anywhere. When they see someone is littered, they will tell them to stop littering, and even go as far as encouraging others to pick up their litter and clean their spaces and clean where they've messed up. So being an orderly person helps you contribute to an eco-friendlier environment, and people will love you because you also love the environment. So class, as you're growing up, start you doing these things that we're talking about. Become an orderly person. Use your time wisely. Allocate your time well. These things that I'm talking about, they're very important, and you will be understood with your fellow peers and loved by people. Okay,